Hello everyone and welcome to this live YouTube video with me, Ruku. If you're not watching this live, watch it back. Anyway, got an interesting one. What I've got here, and I know that this has been done before, again, multiple times, but I just found it interesting. Look at this. This is the weirdest combination of flavors of beer I think I've ever encountered. So this is by Omnipollo and Buxton Brewery. Okay. Now, this is a 10%. 440 ml. This is a original forest fruit ice cream imperial stout. What the hell's that about? An original forest fruit ice cream imperial stout at 10%. Seen it all now. I've seen it all now. So this looks interesting. So I thought, why not try it? There we go. That's the front of the can. Hey, Heath Drinks. Nice to join me. Hope you're doing well, man. You just tuned in at the right time. I'm literally about to crack this open. This is by Omnipollo and Buxton Brewery. They did a collaboration and they've come out with this original forest fruits ice cream imperial stout at 10%. I don't know what that's meant to be. I don't know. I think that is meant to be an ice cream, but when I look at that, I can't help but think that's the poo emoji with legs. But I think they're going for the ice cream emoji. 440. So Buxton being English and Omnipollo being Swedish. Texture of the can here feels like sandpaper, and it is a craft beer as we know. So yeah, £5 this cost me, a fiver. So it's better be good for a fiver. Crack it open. Certainly looks the part. Be very careful with this now. Heath Drinks, I bought this in Tesco. So I bought this in my local Tesco, just browsing through. Looked appealing, looked a bit weird, so I thought, yeah, let's go and buy it. There we go. I don't know where to stick that. The poo emoji can. Yeah, it's black as it comes. You can see there the head is of an off tan, hints of red and brown in it actually. Very thick and foamy looking on top, but again we're only looking at, I'll turn it that way, it's probably easier. We're only looking at about a finger width there. Yeah, it don't look too bad. So a finger width of head, completely dark. I can't see much carbonation happening. It looks good, and I can smell this from here, and it smells incredible. You can smell the fruits and stuff. So that's cracking. I mean, yeah, you can smell the fruit. To me, it's cherries, berries, black currants, raspberries, shit like that. But according to this, it's got blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, red currants, black currants. And I'll look at the ingredients in just a moment. Well, let's crack on with the taste. Yeah, Heath Drinks, it does look good. For a fiver, it bloody well ought to be. So, cheers. Wow, that is really berry. The berries are full on. I actually really taste the black currants, the red currants. Tastes like Ribena. Literally tastes like alcoholic Ribena. That's mad. Quite boozy. You get the hit on it. My God, aftertaste is still going. The berries are still going. So this then is a natural, unfiltered, unpasteurized imperial stout. So in other words, it's all natural. They've not filtered it in any way or done anything with it. It contains water, barley, oats, wheat, lactose, fruit juices, including blackberries, raspberries, red currants, black currants, hops, yeast. And it's very, very dominant on the berries there, especially the the black, what was it, red currants and black currants, I think I've got. Yeah, so the red currants and blackberries and the black currants are the first things you really get from this. The raspberries give it that little tartness, that little sharpness there, just to give you a little something extra. Blueberries come in waves, but very hit and miss with the blueberries, if I'm being honest. If I'm really trying to pick it out, I would say very, very minimal. The body for an imperial stout, believe it or not, super light. This is like stupidly light. The head gives a nice little froth there. You get small compact bubbles on the tongue there, so it does give a mouthfeel, a bit of texture is what I'm looking for, a little bit of texture there. Aftertaste is just more currants coming in, just non-stop currants. But there we have the lacing. There's your lacing all the way around. Yeah, I mean, the head gives you that little bit of texture, as I said before, and the fruity flavors are bombarding my taste palette. It's just boom, boom, boom. But weird combination. I don't get where the ice cream is supposed to come into this. The body is creamy. No, it's not creamy at all, but it's smooth, and that's what I don't understand. It's part of their ice cream series, but I'm not getting an ice cream feel. Does that make sense? I'm not getting anything ice creamy in the slightest. Whether that's just a gimmick or whether that's what they've called their series of these fruity imperial stouts and what have you not, I don't know. But let's go in for some more. It's actually quite a sweet stout, but it's got a great amount of tartness as well. You get the berries, you've got the blackcurrant, again reminds me of Ribena. Then the tartness breaks it up, brings you back to the berry, and the booziness does hit you a little bit of booziness here and there in the mouth, and it's now don't hit me belly. It's an interesting one. I mean, I'm going to put my hands up here. I didn't think. Just going to read all of these comments. I see some of you are commenting. Heath Drink says, like, is it worth a try? Yes, I would say so. There we go. He says, sounds like worth a try. I mean, it is worth a try. It's an odd one. It really is. If I love imperial stouts, and I'm starting to like the odd porter here and there, but when I imagine an imperial stout, I don't imagine it with shitloads of fruit. My burp, sign of a good stout. I don't picture it with loads and loads of fruit in it, which is really thrown me, but maybe I could get used to it. Got use these camera angles, man. Right, there you go. There's a lacing. Nice bit of lacing. You can see how the head now has just really gone down. It started at a reasonable size. It was a finger width at the start, and now it's pretty much down to half a finger width. So yeah, quite boozy, quite sweet, but it's the fruit juice that makes it sweet. It's not sugar sweet, i.e. white sugar, cane sugar, honey sweet, anything like that. It's purely on the basis of the fruit juice sweet. It's okay because I've got a sweet tooth, so I don't mind it. But for me, I'm still trying to get my head around this on how and why you would want to put fruit in an imperial stout. Does it work? It's debatable. As I said, it's like drinking alcoholic Ribena. So yeah, it doesn't say much more on that. I mean, yeah, okay, for a fiver, let's break it down. The 5 whole pounds for what looks like a running shit emoji on a sandpapered can that produces a very, very sweet imperial stout that's loaded full of berries. Is it worth the fiver a can? On this instance, I'm going to say yes, because on that basis that I probably wouldn't buy this again if I'm being brutally honest. I think this is one of those beers that it's worth a try, and once you've tried it, you either love it or you absolutely hate it. Now, for me, I don't love it and I don't hate it. It's somewhere in the middle for me. I just don't, and I don't think this quite works in the sense that an imperial stout should be fruity. Yes, there's a nice warmth to the alcohol, but for me, I just don't think it works. Adding all this fruit into an imperial stout, I'm going to be old school and say if you're going to do an imperial stout, add some lovely flavour to it, yes, but don't start going mental with it. And this is what omnipollo do. They tend to have this wild, weird, hallucinogenic trip where they feel the need to just jam every beer that they've ever made with random stuff. Yes, I do like omnipollo. Some of their stuff is nice. However, they're a little bit pricey and they are hugely wacky. Buxton, on the other hand, are pretty safe. They've done some cracking beers. We've got Heath drinks coming in again, probably a bit too fruity for me being a stout. Yeah, that's exactly the point I'm making. It's if you're going to have a stout, I think it's got to have the roastiness, the nib, borderline burnt if you like that. I mean, I mind a little bit of burnt in my stout, but when it comes to imperial stouts, you do, for me, it's a no-no. It's like basically saying I'm going to go and brew a standard stout and then just chuck out a ribena in it and call it an imperial alcoholic stout. Yes, it's exciting on the taste buds, gives you a little bit different, fruit, tartness, sharpness. But I just, sorry, but I just don't see the appeal. I mean, £5 for this, is it worth it? Again, as I said, worth to buy it as a try. I'm going to try it, and by all means, go and spend that £5. But I couldn't drink this all the time. It's just too sweet, too out there, too wacky. The mouthfeel feels nice, so it's nice and smooth, and it goes down so easy, so easy. No problem, Heath Drinks. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch up with you soon, buddy. But yeah, for me, it's just too sweet. The body's nice, so I'm going to score it. I want to go a 5 out of 10. Ambitious, but did they really fail or did they succeed? Who knows? I'm going to leave it there. 5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I'll see you all next time for some more beer reviews.